Hello, everyone. Let's see. I hope you can see and hear me. Hello, Alex is here. Hello, Midori is here. Just for your entertainment. I don't know. You want to say hi? She says, "No, I hate saying hi." She'll be back. Oh my gosh, there's so many wonderful people here. Charlie, hello. Cass, hello. Fallen Fiction, hello. Steffers and Carmen, Alex and Takara, Skit, hello. Oh, Charlie, I'm glad to hear that your furnace is fixed. It's like -20 here today, so I'm really, really glad that is working now. Falling Hoshi, hello. Hi. Tim, hello. The coach Adair, hello. Hi, it's your first time here. Welcome. Oh, we're so happy you're here. Oh, this is just such a good community. Oh my gosh. Hello, hello, hello. Damien, you're here. Hi. Tim and I were just talking about you. I hope you're feeling better. Oh, yes. Alex says, actually, we're all here for her entertainment. You know what? You're not wrong. Are you coming back up? Oh, yeah. You come on up. Come on up. All right. You can come say hi. So yeah, how's everybody doing? Oh, you used to be Forsaken Fallen. Okay, I was like, I remember the Fallen part, but I wasn't 100% sure. I just thought I was misremembering your name. So, I've got water for hydrating tonight. I have herbal tea for hydrating also. I hope you guys are staying hydrated and healthy. Oh man. So, how is your week going? Have you been able to do any of your creative endeavors? Have you been able to work on anything? Have you needed to step away from creative stuff? Yes. I don't know why she meowed there, but she did. Hey, Shannon, I'm glad you're here. Oh, Charlie. Charlie says I drank coffee at 7 p.m. I don't know if that was wise yet. Okay, well, we'll see how you do. Keep us posted. Anne says, I had a struggle earlier this week, but I'm back on track. I love to hear it. Steffer says, I'm actually a lot better than I have been for the last few weeks. I'm glad. The mental health hasn't been great, but I seem to be coming out of it. Good. Steffers, I love to hear that. Good. Good. Got your home studio set up? Oh, heck yes. Getting that recording done. Beautiful. Tim says, Omen bonus episode 3 of 5 is completed with 4 well on the way. I get to, I almost said I get to listen to episodes. I get to read episode scripts as they're written, and it's really good. Really good. Mwah, chef's kiss for that. Hello, Sarah is here. Hello, hello. Oh, hey, Perrin is here. Hello. Had to switch from Facebook. Facebook has just been the worst lately, so I'm glad you're here. Hello. Alex says, going pretty good. Managed to get some writing done at night. Good. As you guys know, Alex has a newborn tiny baby. So I'm impressed that you're getting any writing done at all. So you got 2 episodes of Sears season 2 done. Mind you, they're half the length of Ostium episodes. It's kind of nice though. Like having a shorter, I've talked to a lot of people who are doing like microfiction and kind of shorter shows. And they're like, yeah, I just whipped up an episode tonight. And I'm like, oh, that must be so nice. So maybe you're onto something there. Oof, I know. Sarah says, I need a vacation from my life and mostly COVID. I know, me too. Ooh. Oh, Forsaken Fallen says, I had a new wave of creativity hit me in the face today. Of course, I was listening to an interview with Stephen Graham Jones, who, you guys, if you have not read, I keep wanting to call it The Final Girl. It's called My Heart is a Chainsaw is his latest book, but he also has written many, many other wonderful horror things. Fallen Fiction continues. I'm feeling so good after the last week, which has been hard for me and my family. Oh, I'm glad that you are on the upswing. A new wave of creativity in your face. Like, that sounds aggressive, but in like a really good way. This hurts. Yeah. Oh, Falling Hoshi says, I've been waiting for a rejection email so I can just get it over with. Oh, having your hopes strung along is really difficult. So, oh, I hope you're doing okay. Like, do you know it's coming, or is this just kind of waiting for the worst to happen? Yeah, Hoshi, let us know how you're doing with that. Takara working on a creepy poetry series about a puppet. Puppets are very creepy, so I love that. Steffers working on another audio drama idea. Looks like I might actually have a co-writer who wants to join. That's very exciting. Good. Steffers, that's fantastic. Oh, that's wonderful. Cass says, no writing done recently, but I recorded some auditions last Thursday for the first time in a while, and it was really fun. Good. Cass, anything, any kind of creative outlet, I think, can help. So, if you can't do any writing, audition some people, record auditions, edit some podcasts, do some drawing, whatever you need to do. That's fantastic. Moomin Valley Tea Adventure. It's funny about love. Okay, which is green tea, cornflower petals, and jasmine. Oh, that sounds amazing. Mine is just lemon ginger tonight. So I've been having some, you don't need to know this. I've been having some bad acid reflux, and I keep looking for like an herbal tea that will not make it worse. And it turns out peppermint tea was making my acid reflux worse, which makes me really sad because I love a cup of peppermint tea in the evening. So I'm trying something else. We'll see how that goes. Oh, yes. That's right. Alex and I recorded an episode of Writing Walks, aka Writing Talks. And we have a whole episode about My Heart is a Chainsaw. I keep wanting to call it the Final Girl Support Group, but that is a separate book by Gary or Gray Hendricks. Hendricks, I think. But yes, check out our episode of Writing Talks, where we dive into what makes that book so special and so wonderful. Oh, fantastic. PJ says, I had a friend give me some good encouragement for my project that I'm scared of, so I'm trying again. I want to ask what your project is, but I also don't want you to talk about it if you're not comfortable talking about it. So if you want to share more, I would love to know more. If it's a book, if it is a podcast, it could be anything. Okay, lots of hydrating tonight. Again, it's -20, it's windy. Gotta keep hydrating. Carmen says, I'm currently editing a story. Sarah's gonna try this one more time. Carmen says, I'm currently editing a story, so everything is slow. Yes, editing is such a slow process. Oh, Skit says, I got a rejection email the other day for something I submitted to an online literary magazine. Oh, well. I love that you even just submitted. That's fantastic. That's the only way you're ever going to get published to one of these magazines is if you keep doing it despite the rejections. Skit, I'm really proud of you. That's very brave to submit stuff to literary magazines. That's really cool. You're very cool. Ooh, Fallen Fiction, talking about that new wave of creativity. It was aggressive. It was so aggressive, like being shaken awake from a nap, but like it was a nap I never wanted. So it was awesome. I love it. I feel like so far this year, I've just been floating along, trying to stay afloat, and I'm finally able to tread water, or whatever the phrase is. I don't swim. Maybe you've just started swimming. I love that. It was your first rejection for a short story submission. Ooh, Anne, this is very good. Anne says, in my soul searching to get some relief from my writing struggle, I learned that I was boxing my characters and my story in. So I had to tear down the walls, sit back, stop overthinking, and listen to the story that is in my heart. Anne, yes, that's big. That's like big time. Like, did you meditate, journal? And what did it look like for you to tear down those walls? That is very interesting. I know, I agree. Falling Hoshi's little icon. Let me see if I can find it again. it's completely off topic and very not respectful of the tone, I guess, because we are having sympathy with you. But the strawberry cat, you can see it here in the corner, is very cute and beautiful. Oh, man. Oh, Sarah, I get this. Sarah says, I'm so stressed with work and school that my brain is dry of ideas. I have no idea what to do besides taking a break, but I'm worried inspiration will never come back if I do that. Sarah, let me assure you, your inspiration will come back. Your inspiration is part of you. Your creativity is part of you. I believe that so firmly. It will not go away. It will not go away. I know it ebbs and flows sometimes, so sometimes you may feel more creative or less creative, but it'll never go away. There's an analogy of, when you talk about your brain being dry of ideas, when you're wringing out a sponge and you wringing out a dry sponge, you can like break it, you can tear it, you can damage the sponge if it's not damp, if it doesn't have water in it. And I don't want that to happen to your brain. That's how I got burned out years ago. And it was not a pleasant experience. It was not a pleasant experience at all. So I think that you can allow yourself to take a break. You can allow yourself to breathe. You can allow yourself to take comfort in a favorite movie or a favorite book, or even just veg out, watch some reality TV, like whatever it is that you need to do to get your energy back. And your creativity and your inspiration will come along with that. Oh, that's frustrating. Falling Hoshi says, I know it will be a rejection since the anthology creator said they would be sending out an email on Monday and it's Wednesday. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. That's really sucky, and I'm sorry. But I'm glad that you sent it out. I'm glad that you had the courage and the guts to send it out in the first place. I think that was very cool of you. That's a lot braver than what a lot of people have done. And I hope that you do it again. Thank you. Grady Hendricks wrote the Final Girls support group, Final Girls support group. Jimmy says, I've not written much lately, but neither have I forgotten that I am still blood and bone and sinuses clogged like I-95 through Philly during rush hour. A creative beast. Yes, good. Your sinus infection will go away. You will remember that you are a creative being once again. Yeah, everyone is different. Yeah. Yeah. Damien. Oh, you guys, Damien got sick. I didn't want to say, I know last week I said one of our group members was sick, and I didn't want to say who it was without their permission, but Damien, Damien says, trying to finish off the new Hannah script while still recovering and dealing with good old COVID. I feel good enough to write, though. I am so sorry. Well, for all of you who are sick or were sick, I'm so sorry. I hope that you heal quickly. And you know that if you feel good enough to write, you can write, but don't go too hard. Don't hurt yourself. Don't try to wring water out of a dry sponge. Woo! Applied for podcast. Good. I have a whole first season of a podcast written that me and my best friend both worked on. Good. So winning money would be nice. So you can actually make it. Heck yeah. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh, Steffers, keep us posted. Getting closer to finding out if Spectre made it to Tribeca. Oh my gosh. Good. Keep us posted. Let us know how it's going. We want to cheer you on. That is fantastic. Oh, this is really good. Okay, so Anne says, I need to give myself the grace to grow and my story the grace to change. And then Anne says, I found the song that I turned to when I had a rough patch in my life, and I used that to meditate. Music is amazing. Music is amazing for that. It really can be a compass for us. If you have favorite songs, if you have a playlist, I know we've talked before in this group about writing playlists before and how powerful those can be. So, I love that. And that's fantastic. Yes, Annie says, writer brain is sleepy tonight, so I might use the time to attack the pesky work thing that won't die instead, which kind of sounds like a Jimmy story. You're not wrong. That at least only requires follow the steps and write down what happens. I think that sounds good. That sounds, if either writing or working on that thing are your options, then that sounds good. If working on that thing or like resting are options, I don't know. Rest is okay. Oh my gosh, I loved Encanto. Sarah says, thanks for that. I needed it today. I'm very sensitive these days. I cried like a baby at Encanto. Tell you how sensitive. Yeah. I had some tears too. I cried, I think twice, which is like I'm not a crying person. I do not cry very often, but like I cried 2 or 3 times during Encanto. It's so good. It's so good. Good. Yeah. Annie says, in another story, rejection here. So I need to send that out again, but maybe not tonight. Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing, isn't it? Is rejection's part of the process. We don't want it to be. And it sucks and it hurts. But it also doesn't define us. Usually when we get a rejection, it's not because what we've created is bad. When we get a rejection, it just means that what we created isn't a good fit for wherever we submitted it to. And that's not our fault. Maybe the person who is judging it or editing it or whatever had a bad day, got a flat tire, read your story in a bad mood. I mean, it happens. Those rejection letters don't define who you are, and they don't get to tell you who you are. You get to tell you who you are. And if you keep writing even after those rejections and you keep sending things out even after you get those rejections, I'm really proud of you. It's hard to do. Yes. Yeah, generational trauma is real. Yeah. Oof. Now I want to see it again. Takara, yes. Takara is coming up with too many ideas. I love it. Use that energy. Oh, use that energy. That's beautiful. Yeah, Alex says, hey, Takara, if you figure out how to create more hours in the day, let me know. Yes. I often feel that I think for a lot of us, it's not our creativity that is limited. It's not our inspiration or our ideas. It's the amount of time we have and the amount of energy we have to make those ideas come to life. I don't know, but that's just my own take, and it's probably different for many other people. Oh, wow. Falling Hoshi says there were 400 submissions. Oh my gosh. I stepped out of my comfort zone and even wrote a genre that is out of my normal. That's really cool. You did a thing. You took a risk. That's awesome. Ooh, yeah. Yep. Yeah. Fallen Fiction says, so regarding rejection, it doesn't feel good, but for most people I know who have to put the editor hat on, sending rejections is the worst part of what they do. It's never personal. Yes, it's never personal. It's not about you as a creator. I know it doesn't help much, but it might be nice to have in the back of your mind when receiving rejection, but it might help you process it better. Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, Damien, being stuck in the middle of a script is where I have been for like the past 2 years of my life. Oh, I feel that. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. The coach Adair says, had my biggest breakthrough in my picture book series, 7 new and improved ideas in the last week. That is exciting. I love that. That's exciting. Oh, fantastic. Oh, and I think Mike is away this week. Falling Hoshi says, crossing my fingers for Mike from Boston Harbor Horror. We both submitted and he helped critique my story. Mike, what a sweetheart. Oh my gosh. Ooh, yes. Yeah. Anne says it took me 2 days to find my creative magic, but I rewrote a chapter today. Yeah. Getting it back can be a long process, or it can be a 2-day process or a 2-hour process. But yeah, getting it back is a beautiful feeling. Yes, Tim. So Tim and I both watched Encanto, and we were both very teary-eyed. So Tim says crying is strength, holding it in is weakness, and very unhealthy. You gotta let those emotions come out. Shannon says, not much writing this week, sadly. Started my own publishing company, and the admin part makes me tired. So, like, no big deal. No writing this week, but I started my own business. What? Shannon, that's amazing. That's amazing. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Alex says Coco and Encanto. They'll destroy you, but in a good way. We haven't seen Coco yet. We haven't seen, and we haven't seen the one about the like little mermaid people. Luca, maybe? We haven't seen that one either. So we've got a lot of crying to do, it looks like. Oh, I love Sailor Moon. I know she cries a lot, but like she's the hero, right? Heck yeah. Oh. Okay, Damien, I think that Tim and I have a copy of Graveyard Keeper, so I'm going to have to check this out. So Damien says, on a happier note, I picked up Graveyard Keeper. I know you're a huge fan of Stardew Valley, but this is a trip. Really morbid in a unique way that kind of parodies, but at the same time does that sort of game really well. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to have to try it out. It's one of those games that's like on my Steam account, and I've just never tried playing it. Well, it's not like on my Steam account. I think, Tim, it's on yours, but, you know, we share games there. Oh, Alex, bless your heart. Alex says, I got rejected like 80 or more times by agents for a manuscript a decade ago, and I am still here writing. Yes, Alex. Thank you for sharing that with us. Wow. Got rejected 80 or more times by agents. You are still here writing. You are publishing. You are thriving. I love to hear that. I love it. I love it. Yeah, even Harry Potter was rejected over 100 times. Can you imagine sending out something 100 times? My gosh. My gosh. Oh, yeah. Yes. Some creative things that just like rely on like muscle memory, like making bread or crocheting or knitting, that can be a really good place to get inspiration and to like creatively heal. I need to start knitting again. That was very healthy for me. It was nice. Tim and I would like listen to podcasts and I would knit, and it was just really soothing. Yes. Yes, Mike, if you're watching the rewatch of this, the replay of this, we all agree you're the friggin' best. So, you know, just a little fun fact there. Ooh, okay. Annie says part of the reason why the work thing is pesky is resistance connected to some negative emotional stuff. So I'm hoping that Create Along energy helps push past that. If not, plan B is reading. Good. Reading is always a good plan B. I like that. I like that. Luca, thank you. That's what it is. Dahlia, hey! Planning on cleaning and then some fun. My week is much less hectic. Good. 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 Oh my gosh. Because we were talking about burnout. I don't remember if it was last week or an earlier week, but the burnout has been real. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Ooh, Death's Door is another good one. See, I need to check these out. Tim, I love this. Tim says rejection letters are badges of honor. Oh my gosh. And I keep thinking of Stephen King nailing his rejection or impaling his rejection letters on a giant nail on his wall. Yeah. Ooh, Shannon says, anyone have suggestions on website privacy policies? Should I pay for one? No, you can copy and paste mine for free. Here. It is I'm not okay. I have to tell you, caveat, I'm not a lawyer. So if it makes you feel better, then you should go through a lawyer. But I also don't want you to like pay for something if you don't need it. So if you want to steal my privacy policy, I'm going to just put it up here real quick. Is it showing? It's not showing. There we go. Okay, it's sarahwarner.com/privacy, Shannon. And I invite you, anybody who needs a privacy policy for their website, go ahead and just copy paste. I mean, like make sure it doesn't say like, this online privacy policy hereafter policy applies only to information collected through the website sarahwarner.com. So like make sure that your website, it doesn't say that you're sarahwarner.com. So like make sure you go through and like replace what needs to be replaced, and maybe even just look around online, a little bit just to see what is, I don't know. But if it makes you feel better, then you should pay for it. Like if it makes you feel better. But also if you want to copy mine, you totally can. So it's up to you. Okay, is anyone surprised? Is anyone surprised that I am super behind in the comments here? Falling Hoshi says, oh, Tim, you linked it. Thank you. sarahwarner.com/privacy. Thank you. Hoshi says, I'm still wondering, is it good practice to respond and say thank you to a rejection letter? I mean, I would say yes, because it's a potential relationship. And I always like to say, I would say, yes, thank you for considering me. And like, don't be pushy and say like, hey, if you need a character in the future, I would just say, thank you so much for considering me. Maybe I would like to work with you at some point, or I really love the work you're doing, or something like that. I think it's nice to respond and say thank you, but I don't know. Other people might have other takes on this. So let me know your thoughts. Yeah. Rejections are never personal. Don't burn bridges. Yes. Oh my gosh, Alex, I do not respond to every email. It was bad. I was getting so much email, I had to hire an assistant. So if you want to find the best way, if you want to get in touch with me, is like tweet me, like go onto Twitter. Okay, I'm going to take down the little banner here that says what my privacy policy is. So make sure you steal that link if you want to steal my privacy policy, which I encourage you to do. And what I am going to replace it with, oh, look at this. It is our writing banner, because my friends, this is a create along, and we're going to do some creating along. Oh, okay. So Fallen Fiction says, best practices do not respond to a rejection, regardless whether or not it's positive. Well, it's nice. And it's also, yep, it's clogging a likely already full inbox. Just accept and move on. Okay, that's good advice. Editors are swamped with so much email anyway. Okay, see, that's good. Look at this. I'm learning to. Oh, that's right. Okay, Tim says, don't forget to find the Alpenhorn. I need to find the Alpenhorn. Okay. Those of you who have never attended one of these sessions have no idea what I'm talking about when I talk about the Alpenhorn, but that's okay. You will soon learn. So hey, I'm Sarah. I don't think I really introduced myself at the beginning of the stream, but I'm going to introduce myself now. Hi. This is a create along, and it is a place for creators of all kinds. So if you are crocheting tonight, if you are knitting, if you are journaling, if you are working on your novel, your memoir, your first audio drama, whatever it is you're working on, you are welcome to join us in this space. The way that this works is we bring our projects and we work together, being digitally apart, or digitally together, physically apart. We're going to have about 55 minutes together to work on our project. So whatever project you brought with you tonight, I think you're going to be amazing at it. Quick things. Number one, if you are not in a good space tonight to do creative stuff, if you are a dry sponge that is wringing itself out and damaging itself and going toward burnout, please do something that fuels your creative tank instead of drains it. So make sure that you are, if you want to doodle, if you want to read, if you want to play Stardew Valley or Graveyard Keeper, whatever it is that you need to do tonight to refuel your creative energy, I want you to do that. What else do I usually say? Oh, that's right. So we're going to come back at 8:30 p.m. Central, which I'm pointing to, which is 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time, 8:30 p.m. Central, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. You will know that it is time to come back either when the clock strikes the appointed time, whatever time zone that is for you, or when you hear the dulcet tones of the alpenhorn. Oh my gosh, I love this. I need a real life alpenhorn. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that. Hmm. Oh, I freaking love this. Okay, sorry. Skid says, I think I'm going to use this time to reread what I already have written, and maybe that will help me get unstuck on my novel. Yes, I feel like rereading has been useful for me in the past, and can maybe loosen up some thoughts and kind of get you going in a new direction. All right, my friends, I'm going to mute myself. Feel free to play music on your end. Feel free to do whatever it is you're going to do, quilting, drawing, crocheting, journaling, writing, etc. And I'll see you in 53 minutes. What? You lost me? Oh no. Am I still here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. People are saying I dropped. Oh no. Am I back? Okay. Okay. Okay, I think it's okay. What was the last thing I told you? I went through my whole normal spiel. Okay, so it looks like we're back. I just got a little pop-up that says we're having trouble streaming to Twitch. Okay, good. Okay, I was talking about Skit. Okay, okay. Okay, and this says, oh, hi, Facebook user. I'm happy you're here. Skit was saying, let's see, gonna do a reread, maybe get unstuck. That would be wonderful. I hope that brings you inspiration and what you need. Oh, the Alpenhorn cursed us. The Alpenhorn Mafia got me. So speaking of the Alpenhorn, it's going to summon us back. I have no idea what I already told you, but I'm going to tell you again. We now have 52 minutes, at which time you will hear the Alpenhorn summoning you back into existence, into the real world. At that point, you do not have to come back. If you're in a really good writing groove, keep going, keep doing your thing, mute me, X out of here, drop me like Twitch just dropped me, whatever you need to do if you're in a good flow. Otherwise, I'm going to mute myself, and I invite you to listen to whatever you like on your end, whether that is thrash metal or whale sounds, whatever you need to create. And I will see you in now 51 minutes. Also, Damien, you're amazing. Thank you. Hello, friends. Welcome back. How are you guys doing? How was your creative session? For those of you, if this is your first time, that was the beautiful sound of the Alpenhorn, which summons us back to the space and also inevitably scares someone. Yep. Sarah was inking the drawing and that startled. Oh, it startled you. I'm sorry. Alpenhorn gave Fallen Fiction a heart attack. Yes. Pinball Princess, hi. I'm so happy to see you. Is the ink okay? Yes, that's a good question to ask. Sarah, I hope we did not destroy your drawing. I hope it's okay. This is wonderful. I got a message from Regina, first time participating, long time podcast listener. Hello, Regina. This is, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Wow. Cancer free. Your son is fully recovered. Finally finding your way back into creating. Oof. Oh my gosh. I am so glad you're here. And, we have some other cancer free people here in the group. I know, so yeah, so welcome. Warmest of welcomes to you. Well, warmest of welcomes to all of you. I'm so happy each and every one of you is choosing to be here and to spend time with us, with this group. Oh my gosh. I like this, the Bob Ross philosophy. There are no mistakes, just happy accidents. Beautiful. Good. Got most of your way. Skit says, I got most of the way through my reread of my novel. 11,000 words. Oh my gosh. You're like 20% of the way there. 10 to 20% of the way there, depending on how long it's going to be. Oh, Skit, that's fantastic. That's wonderful. So I hope that helped you to kind of like re-engage with the vision of what you wanted for your novel. I don't know. I hope so. How did everyone else do? How was it? How was this time for you? I know for me, I have a new right now podcast episode that's coming out tomorrow. I just released it out to Patreon patrons this evening, so you should have a brand new episode from me already if you're a patron, and if you're not, then it'll come out tomorrow, and that's I'm very excited to share it with you. Yes, Fallen Fiction says, I got just over 1,000 words. Oh my gosh, in the rewrite of my novelette. There's a big shift in what I wanted to do with it, so the rewrite was necessary. Yes, and it's already feeling so much better. I know that feeling. I am on my 6th or 7th rewrite of episode 5 of season 2 of Girl in Space, but like it needed the rewrites. It needed to grow, and it needed to grow organically. It's just what we need to do sometimes. Nice. Damien, 400 words of dialogue and you have COVID. Oh my gosh, my friend. I hope you're taking good care of yourself. I hope after this you get to rest and breathe and heal and have some tea or whatever it is that makes you feel better. But 400 words is legit. That's like more than I get done on like a day where I'm feeling healthy. So you're just amazing. Yes, Jimmy, who has 2 thumbs and wrote a poem tonight. Well, Tommy 2 Thumbs, the hitchhiking poet, probably did. He's a machine, but also I did too. Good. Jimmy, I'm happy for you. I know you are going through like a little bit of a slump, and I love to see that you're back and swinging. That is fantastic. Ooh, Pinball Princess says, I was trying to keep track of all the stuff I wanted to keep track of until I finally made this month's bullet journal pages, realizing my notes are an incomplete and incoherent mess and trying to give myself the grace to let that be okay. Oh man, that can be really hard. I know as a creative person, I am also a very messy person. I have you can kind of see behind me here. I got a stack of books that's like 2 feet high on this little tiny table that shouldn't be supporting it. I'm not going to let you see the rest of my office. Suffice to say that sometimes creators are a little bit messier than we want to be. And please do give yourself some grace for that. Yes, Regina says, I created a writing playlist per the chat ideas before the time of creating. Thanks for that suggestion. Oh, good. I'm so glad that was helpful, Regina. Yes, Heather says, I reached 128 words of my 100 word a day goal. I love it. You surpassed that goal. What a good feeling. You even went above and beyond, and I love that. Annie says, the pesky work thing is slow enough. It's a big data set that I've mostly just been watching code run. I feel like that would be maybe kind of hypnotic or relaxing, maybe. I don't know. Some tinkering with the documentation and some tinkering with story words on my phone. That sounds like a nice evening, honestly. Yes, yes. It's the you're trying, it's fine talk. Yes, yes. Nice. Coach Adair says, I got more character sheets done. I love to hear it. Oh, that's great. Good. Cass says no creating for me, but I had a little social time with my housemates and made some arrangements for more crowdfunding prep. Good. That time is important. That time is really important. I'm really glad you did that, Cass. Good. Yes, PJ says I worked on my plot notes first, then I looked into how radio play scripts look and wrote 10 lines. Hey, you're moving forward. I love it. I love it. Yes. Oh, I love it. Yes, Sailor Mars. Oh, I love it. Oh, Damien says, I'm so excited to release the Cybernautica intermission episode on Friday. Jordan Cobb, one of my favorite people, finally makes her entrance as the siren and she killed it. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, Damien, that's going to be so cool. Good. Anne worked on some crocheting, got that bottom third of the snowman. I love that. Falling Hoshi. Wow, 500 words. Hoshi says, I'm taking long breaks, but I promised myself that I wouldn't give up. Oh, good, good. You promised yourself that you wouldn't give up. Good. I'm glad that you are keeping that promise to yourself, even though it's hard, even though it's frustrating. Fantastic. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for being here this evening. Yeah, my brain is starting to, I was gonna say like slip, and then I got some like gross imagery of my brain like slipping around in my head like it's on a water slide, and then that distracted me. So sorry about that. But yeah, there is a new episode of the Right Now podcast coming out tomorrow. It's out tonight for Patreon patrons. So I hope you enjoy listening to it. It's all about writing rules and what writing rules work for us. And I don't know, it was something I think I needed to talk about. So I hope that it is useful to listen to. As always, I would love your feedback. I'd love to see your comments out on my website. And oh my gosh, more comments came in. Oh no. Let's see if I can get through them all. Takara says, sixth poem of my creepy poetry series. Everyone finds out that the main character girlfriend is a puppet. That's horrifying. I love it, Takara. Yes, reward yourself with some Graveyard Keeper. Carmen says, I did more editing than I have in 2 weeks, so I'll take that as a win. Yeah, that's amazing. That's yeah. Oh, that's cool. Oh, man. Jimmy says I was slumping worse than a moody teenager with a brand new hoodie and a Morrissey cassette in the Walkman. Yeah, I've slumped like that. Hooray! Shannon, thank you. Shannon says privacy policy almost finished because Sarah Warner loves her writer friends and does not want them to suffer. My hero. Good. Good. Good, good, good. Good. Oh, yeah. Hey, everyone, this is an official announcement that Fallen Fiction is hosting a writing creating stream on Friday on their Twitch. I think that's amazing. Yes, writing ghouls and writing rules. Death to writing rules, but still no murdering. I appreciate that. Yes, yes, yes. They will be out on my, the new episode will be out on my website, sarahwarner.com. And it'll be out on iTunes and everything. Again, it's not out yet because it's coming out tomorrow morning. but I'm going to try to be a good person and get back to my my release schedule. But then life happens and things happen, and you know how it goes. I am so happy. Again, I know I've said this already, but I don't care. I'm so happy you're here this evening. I'm so happy that you made the time. Thank you. Okay, sorry. Damien says, what's a release schedule? What a good question. I don't know. It doesn't exist in my world, even though it's one of those shoulds. If you release a podcast consistently, it builds trust within your listeners and they know to look for your episode, et cetera, et cetera. I know it's one of those things we keep promising our audience. I know. Oh, I know. So that's a thing. Oh, Anne's back. Totally forgot about the stream. That's fine. The Alpenhorn summoned you back. I love to hear it. But yeah, I'm gonna run away here very shortly and refill my water and maybe just like put on some sweatpants and like read or play Graveyard Keeper or something. But as always, thank you for being here. I really appreciate the time and energy that you take into being yourself and into supporting and lifting up your fellow creators here in this chat. I am just so incredibly, incredibly grateful for this community. And I love seeing you guys every week. We will be back next week. So today is the 19th. Next Wednesday is the 26th. We do these write-alongs/create-alongs every Wednesday evening starting at 7 p.m. Central. So it's 5 p.m. Pacific? Is that right? Yes, I'm off my rhythm. 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Eastern. We start at 8 p.m. I'm doing this wrong. I'm doing it wrong. It's 7 p.m. Central is when it starts, which is 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Whew. Ha. Okay. Yep. 8 p.m. Eastern. Yep. Sarah's brain is like, we've got like the gears and they're like missing some teeth. We have some like toothless gears and they're just like clicking around in here and I don't really know what's going on. Brain function is, I don't know, maybe I need to like take some ginseng or I don't know, something that's like good for my brain. Maybe I need to eat more fish. I don't know. In any case, I would love to see you here next Wednesday for our next create along. If you're not able to make it, that's fine. Come whenever you can. If you need to skip like 12 in a row, that's fine. You don't have to, come to every one of these, but it is nice to see you and connect with you and to like not creepily track progress on whatever it is that you're working on. So if you want to keep in touch in the meantime, before our next write along, we do have a Writers Mastermind Discord. If you're a member of that, yeah, I hope you enjoy using it. I have not been on there a whole lot lately just because Discord, if I'm being honest, Discord has been one of my like really big anxiety triggers because it's like a huge email inbox that I can never keep up with. But I love to see you out there using it. I hope you're loving and supporting each other out there on it. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to stop talking now. I'm going to let you get back to your evening. Those of you who are going to go on to do more creating, I wish you all the best. Remember, you will never run out of creativity. Energy, perhaps, time, perhaps, but you will never run out of creativity because it's part of you. All right. I will see you next Wednesday. All right. Take good care of yourself until then. Bye, everyone.